Hi, I'm Eve, and welcome to Sandhillbilly Ranch. Today is my Thursday thought, and I've thought quite a bit about this, and it takes me back to a project that I've been working on for quite some time. And a few years ago, I did a home organizing class for some friends of mine after going through the Fly Lady program that I went through in 2013. I figured that I had my life under control about 3 years after that, and that I had studied enough about it that I could go ahead and do a class and educate some people on what I had learned about habits and procrastination and how we keep our homes and raise our kids and just keep our lives moving in the right direction. And I have really been struggling. I've just been struggling for about the last 6 or 8 months. In 16, I got sick, and it's been a process of learning what foods I can eat and how to recover from all of that. And it's really taking me up until now to start feeling better. And I started regressing and going back to eating the old, same junky foods that I'd been eating. And I shouldn't say they're junky foods. It's foods that normal people eat, but I can't eat them. And it's very discouraging because I just can't do what other people do. And when I was doing this home organizing class, it was prior to being sick, I described myself as an impulsive, procrastinating, perfectionistic, people pleaser with mild hoarding tendencies. And my husband would tell you that I'm all of those things, most definitely. And I would have to tell you that I haven't really changed from 3 or 4 years ago to where I am today. I still am a perfectionist, and because I'm a perfectionist, it causes me to procrastinate. And I procrastinate the really hard things. For some people, they're probably not that difficult, but for me, if a project looks like it's going to be quite an undertaking, I'll procrastinate it till the very end, and then I'd kill myself to get it done. And I've been working on this project that has just been a real challenge for me. In the beginning, I thought, man, this is going to be easy. I'm just going to go out there. I'll just do it, and it'll be done. And once I got into the project, I realized how big of an undertaking it was going to be. And then I had other projects on top of that I needed to get done. And so this project has just really become this love-hate relationship that I've had. And I'm almost half done with it. And I started it clear back in June, and it needed to be done in July. And where I'm struggling is that it's not for me. It's not my project. It's a project for somebody else. And so my Thursday thought today is, if you struggle with procrastination, and I am terrible. I put off paperwork, and I put off just little simple piddly things that could be done in 5 minutes, but I got something else I would rather do. I would rather go do laundry than clean the barn. Or one day I might clean the barn and not do laundry, and then I get behind, and then everybody's fussing at you to get stuff done. And we love Andy Griffith. We watch it all the time. And one of those shows, there's a hobo, and he says, the perfect day to start any job, tomorrow. And I don't want that to be my mantra, although sometimes it ends up being tomorrow. And we're not given to any promise of tomorrow, and we need to just do things today. And I have to giggle because my 2 cents on Tuesday and my Thursday thoughts are coming back to bite me in the butt, because my husband came out up to me the other day, and I had done chores all by myself, and the heifer gate has to get opened and closed because they're in a separate pasture. And I was all by myself, and I needed to get the rest of the chores done. So I left the heifer gate open after I had finished with their part of the chores. And I was going to come back to it, and I forgot. And so he comes in that evening when he gets home and taps me on the foot, and he says, hey, how come is the heifer gate still open? And I'm like, oh, because I forgot to shut it. And he goes, just finish it. So I'm like, okay. So it's bit me in the butt. So where I'm going with all of this for today is, I've been struggling, and I know there's probably others out there that are struggling too with procrastination, or maybe a big project that you just don't know where to start. And it just seems totally overwhelming, and it will feel so much better when you get it done and you can move forward, because I'm stuck. I have these two major projects that I've needed to have done for the last couple of months, and they just keep getting pushed back. It's not necessarily because I'm procrastinating now. It's just because I'm frustrated with them because they're not going the way that I had planned. And so then I get set back because it's just like, oh, I just one step back and maybe 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back, and I just keep going back and forth and back and forth. And I have just almost completed it, and the weight is coming off of my shoulders, and I'm so excited about that. So I want to just encourage you, if you are struggling with a big project or even a little project and you haven't been able to get it completed, just keep working. And this is my encouragement to you, to keep pressing forward and don't put it off, because tomorrow is not the perfect day to do any job. Today is the perfect day to do any job. Just take 5 minutes and work on it today, and then you can work 5 minutes tomorrow. But just keep moving in baby steps. Don't put it off. Just keep moving forward. That's my Thursday thought.